The president and provost of Brock University are crushing the soul of Brock University. They are doing so based on the notion that we are in such a fundamentally dire situation that it's necessary to lay off dozens of staff members and also restructure a whole bunch of academic programs. I'm not going to talk about that in this video series. I'm just focused on what's being done to our dedicated staff members, the harm that this is causing them, the harm that this will cause to the students who will no longer be able to get the best education that they could possibly get because they will be missing the people with the most experience who have been over decades the most committed to their education. That is the staff members, the support staff of Brock University. The president and provost are doing so. I don't know whether they have ever actually read Frederick Winslow Taylor, but they are in the grip of an ideology that dates back to at least Frederick Winslow Taylor and his famous work, Principles of Scientific Management. And they are doing so without any transparency. They are not actually providing any kind of substantial information about the actual budgetary situation, options that were considered other than firing all of these staff members. They certainly are not considering firing any of the 7 new vice presidents or higher level administration members who have been added over the course of the last 10 years. So Brock now has 50% more senior staff than it had 10 years ago, which is a budget line item of about $1.4 million more per year than 10 years ago. None of those people's jobs are up for restructuring. Surprise, surprise. So the president and provost are claiming that we need to do this because of this emergency. And yet there are 2 very, very important things that they are not taking into account. One is that the province has just opened up a substantial amount of money for higher education, billions of dollars, and has also allowed the universities, there had been a tuition freeze now dating back more than 7 years. We are now going to be allowed to raise tuition over the next 3 years by 2% per year. Now, students, I know you're not going to be happy about this, but I have to say we've been in part in a crisis because we couldn't increase tuition to go along with cost of living. So there's going to be more money coming to us, and yet the provost and president are acting as if that money is not actually going to be appearing.